Hello and welcome back to the new lesson, that is functions in Calc, standard 10th, computer, chapter number 7, part 1. Topics to be covered in this video: introduction to function, types of functions, mathematical functions, statistical functions, logical functions, text formatting functions. First of all, we are going to understand mathematical functions. These functions are very important. So let us understand one by one. ABS, it's absolute. This function returns always positive values, means when we give a negative value or positive values as a parameter, that will always gives positive value. Let us see practically how this is going to be used. Okay, so let us see how to use the function. The first question comes to our mind: what is function? So functions are predefined formulas which manipulates some special task, or we can say functions are inbuilt formulas which are already inside the calc, just we have to know how to use it. Note: before using formula or any other function, we have to firstly give equal sign. I repeat, before using any formula or function, we have to give equal sign. Now let us understand absolute function. So I am giving it equal sign, then I will write here ABS, then a small bracket, and then parameter. Parameter may be the textual value or numericals value. Here we are understanding the mathematical functions, so it will take always numericals value. So I am giving here minus 78 and closing this bracket and pressing enter. You can see it is going to give a positive value. As I told that this ABS function always returns positive value. If you give negative or if you give positive, it always returns positive. Let us see one more time. I am giving ABS once again here, and this time I am giving the positive value. You can see it is going to return positive value. This ABS or any other function takes values as a parameter in two ways. The one way directly the numericals value, another way cell address. Let me give example of cell address. Here I am giving ABS, then small bracket, and I want to give the value of this cell. This cell has nothing, just I am giving, and let me present it. Nothing is coming because this cell has nothing. But if I give some value here, let me give 7 at, you can see that is going to be give answers. So any other formula or function operates its manipulations or calculations as a directly numericals value or cell address. Fact function, that is factorial. This function is used to calculate factorial of given number. So let us understand how to use and what is the meaning of factorial, because you are listening first time. When you go in 11th standard in commerce or science, you will understand the meaning of factorial. So here I will make you understand what is the meaning of factorial and how to calculate it. So let us understand. Here I have a number, suppose I have a number 4. So if I go for calculating the factorial, then what should be the answer? It should be 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that should be the answer, means the answer should be 24. Means how the factorial is calculated? If you want to get the factorial of any number, that number will be multiplied by n into n minus 1. That is the formula to get the factorial. What is the formula? N into n minus 1. And this n minus 1 means what? Suppose if you are giving here, let me give example. Suppose n is equal to 4, then 4 into 4 minus 1, and that will be, that is a symbol of factorial. Let me give you, okay, that is symbol of factorial. Okay, so how this is going to be calculated? I repeat, suppose if you want to calculate the factorial of 8, so how to get? So we have to write like that: 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. I hope you got meaning of factorial. So but here we are not going to do this, just I want to make you understand what is the meaning of factorial. Now we are coming to the formula. Okay, let us understand the, okay, just give equal sign, then write fact, then give opening parenthesis and the number, and 4 and press enter. You can see 24. Another example, equal sign, fact, and they give the number, suppose 5, and press enter. You can see. If you do manually, will be see the same answer. Let me show you. This is factorial of 5. So here I am going to give 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that is the logic to calculate the factorial. But here we have to use a fact function to get the factorial. ln, it returns the value of natural logarithm, the logarithm base of e for the given positive number. Means if you want to calculate the natural logarithm means the log having the base of e. So let us see how this is going to be used. Basically this is understood in mathematics. You have already seen, or maybe you will be seeing the 11th standard. In physics also this is very useful, physics and chemistry, but here we are going to understand this function. So let us see practically. See, here we are going to use here this ln function, equal ln, and then I will give the value. Suppose I want to get the log of 2.5 and press enter. You will be see the log of 2.5 is 0.91629073. Basically this is used in mathematics and especially in the physics, chemistry, as well as it is also used in commerce. If you go for the commerce, so there it is used. You will be taught over there how to use the logarithm table. But here we have a formula you can use directly and you can get it easily. One more time I want to show you. Write equal sign ln and give. Suppose you want to find the log of 4.78. Then you can see 1.564444055. Log 10. It returns the value of the logarithm 10 for the given positive number. Let us see practically. See here, log 10. Here the base of log is 10 and I want to calculate log 2.5 to the base 10. So I will give here and I will press enter. You can see the answer of log 2.5 to the base 10. Let me give another example. Equal log 10 and let me give here 10. Here something is missing. What is missing? G. Log 10 and let me give here 10, and you will be see the answer is 1. If I give log 100, log 10 and 100, so answer will be 2. Before that we have to give what? Equal sign. So let me give here equal sign. So don't forget to give the equal sign and let me press enter. Okay. Another example, let me give equal sign log 10, and I want to calculate the logarithm of 1000, and you can see the answer is 3. So this log 10 is used to calculate logarithm of any number whose base is 10, not e. Power function. This function returns the number raised to the given power. Let us see practically. The power means what? Suppose you have a, let me show you example. Suppose you want to calculate 5 raised to 2, 5 to the power 2 or 10 to the power 5. So this 5 is known as power and this 10 is known as base, or this 5 is known as exponent and this is known as base. So if you want to calculate this kind of the calculation, so we use the power. Let us understand how this is going to be used. So we have to write power, P-O-W-E-R, power, and first we have to provide base. Suppose you want to calculate, let me give here example 5 raised to 2. So here 5, that is base, comma, then not comma, this is semicolon, semicolon, and then 2, and close it and press enter. You can see another shortcut example is also shortcut example, or you can say method is also there. Just write 5, then press shift and 6, that is called the caret, and 2 and press enter. So that is also possible. I repeat how to use the power function. Equal sign, power, firstly provide the base. Suppose you want to calculate 10 raised to 5, so give a 10, then semicolon, then 5, then close and press enter. You can see product. It multiplies up to 30 arguments, means it is used to multiply the given parameters, and the number of parameters maximum should be 30. Let us see practically. See here how to multiply this. I am going to use this. Let me drop this first. Yeah. Here you give product and then the number which you want to multiply. Suppose I want to multiply 4, then semicolon 5, then semicolon 6, then semicolon 8, semicolon 9, and semicolon 10. If you want to multiply these numbers, close this and press enter. All will be multiplied, right? As I told that not only you can use directly numericals value as a parameter, you can give cell reference also. Let me give example, equal sign, and first let me give some values to a different cell. Suppose I have a 4, 5, 6, uh, 6, 8, 9, 10. I want to multiply these numbers, so I will write here equal, then I will write here product, then I will give the cell reference. Look at this, that is also possible. You can see sqrt, that function is used to calculate the square root of a given number. Suppose there is a number 144, I want to calculate the square root. So I will write here equal sign sqrt, then I will give this the cell address, that is the B6, and I will close and I will press enter. You can see here. You can give directly value also, sqrt. Suppose you want to calculate the square root of, suppose these are the numbers, and you can see the square root of this number is coming. So you can give a number, or you can give the cell address to calculate this. Int, that is integer. This function rounds the given number down to the nearest integers. Suppose I have a number here 4.56. If I use this int, then what will be returned? The integer part will be returned, that is 4. I am giving this cell address and closing and pressing enter. You can see. Another example I want to give you, equal sign int. Here I am going to give directive value. I am giving here 7.896, and if I press enter, you will be see the 7 is going to be returned because 7 is integer. So we can see this int function returns only the integer part. Round. This function rounds the given number to the specified places. Let us see practically. Here there is a number 7.456. I want to round it up to 2 decimal places. So let me round up. I will write here round, then I will give the cell address of this cell, semicolon, up to 2 decimal places. So I am giving here 2. So first we have to give which number you want to round, then semicolon, then up to how many decimal places, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so as per your requirement you can give. Here I want to round up to 2 decimal places, so I have given 2. You can see 7.46 is coming. Why 7.46 is coming? You know from the mathematics. Here I want to round this 5, right? 2 decimal places means 5. So what will happen means we can say after the decimal places I want only the 2 digit. I repeat, after the decimal places I want only the 2 digit. So rest of the digit will be eliminated. But what is the procedure to eliminate? You know from the mathematics. If a number which is going to be eliminated, I repeat, if a number which is going to be eliminated is less than 5, then nothing will be added to the previous digit. If a number more than or equal 5, I repeat, if a number which is going to be eliminated equal or more than 5, then 1 will be added to the previous digit. So here you can see 7.456, and you can see 6 is going to be eliminated. Why 6 only? Because I want to round up to 2 decimal places, means after the point we need the only 2 digits. So what about the 6? 6 will be eliminated. So you can see 6 is greater than 5. Then what will happen? The 1 will be added to the 5 and then 6 will be eliminated. Let me give another example. Suppose I have a number 7.455 and let me round it. Equal, round, and then give this number, and up to 2 decimal places. You can see what will be answer. Here also will be answer 7.46, right? But suppose you have a number 7.444, and if I go for the rounding off, then what will be answer? Here will be 7.44. As I told, the logic behind that you have already seen in mathematics. So you know better than me because you are the student of mathematics and you are currently studying the maths, so you know better than me. Okay, you can see here. Trunk, that is truncate. It chops off the fractional part of a given number, leaving some digits after decimal point if specified. Let us see. So here I have a number 4.23, sorry, 4.5689. I want to use this trunc function. So let's see how it is working. I will write here trunc, trunc. Then I will give a number. Which number going to be truncate, semicolon, and how many digit you want to cut off. Suppose you want to cut 2 digit. Then, so what will happen from the right side, 2 digit will be eliminated. You can see here. I repeat, suppose there is a number 7.89, any number you can take, and here I want to apply this trunc, trunc, trunc. I'll give a number. Here I am giving the cell address, semicolon, and I want to truncate 3 digit. So keep it in mind, always numbers are, or we can say the digits are eliminated from the right side. So here the 3 digit from the right side will be eliminated. You can see here 3 digit means 787 have been deleted. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet again in the next video. Bye bye. See you. Take care.